Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on lights like Richard Kuklinski. So stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse. And the feds won't know where I drop you.
Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. One in the chat if you can hear me. Somebody, anybody, give me one in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear me. One in the chat. Yeah, I had it on mute, but I thought I took it off of mute and something was tripping. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. So as I was saying, if you guys are new to this channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to Major Level Entertainment, as you guys know, I've been off for about a week or so. Whatever, dealing with the birth of my son, talking about Messiah, I'm talking about. That's my little guy, 9 pounds and 9 ounces, 23.5 inches long. I put out football players. You know how I does it when I does it. You understand what I'm talking about? Newest member of the Lakers and Five family, the newest member of the Lakers family. I'm talking about the Laker fandom. I'm talking about a shout out to my little boy who's up there sleeping right now while daddy get his issue off tonight. Now, usually, I don't talk about when we lose. I usually talk about when we win. We knew that going into this game, that this was going to be a tough game for us. Me and DJ had talked about it when we went over the games, the wins, loss for the games that we did, and we said that this would be one of the tough teams. And now you guys learn why. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't have any delusions going into the game. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you go into any game, us being Laker fans, we're expecting our team to win. We want our team to win. We're hoping our team wins. But we lost in such horrible fashion. This is probably the worst game of the year. We lost in such horrible fashion that I couldn't get mad at the situation. I just take it as it is, suck up the loss, move on to the next game. So I'm not really here to talk about the game per se, but I am going to read off the stats and stuff like that. And then I'm going to preface it with context, because I knew that the narrative tonight would be blame LeBron and solely LeBron. And I have to come down on motherfuckers for that. Now, if motherfuckers is listening in and you think I'm talking about you, I probably am talking about you. I'm not going to name names. I don't have to. This is a general statement, and this is for anybody who is a hater, who talk like a hater, who think like a hater, who I deem to be a hater. If you don't call yourself a hater, but I know that you are a hater, then you're a fucking hater. That's the way it is. And I'm just going to call it how I see it tonight. So let's get these views up. Let's get these likes. I know it's an unpopular opinion and people don't want to hear it, but God damn it, we're going to talk about it tonight. You know what I'm talking about? So without further ado, let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have showed up to my channel. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to my damn nephew, Lewis. What's good, big uncle? Get those likes up and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Tell a friend, tell a family member about this channel. You know what I'm talking about? And then share the channel. Here we go. Hashtag you gotta believe, hashtag Lakers. He said, y'all also subscribe to Lakers for Life 50. That is Lewis's channel. Please go subscribe to Lakers in 550, Lewis's channel, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my damn nephew, Lewis. Shout out to Laker Girl, my little sister. You know what I'm talking about? She says salute, Major. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe right now to Lakers at 5, Lakers for Life 50, Laker Girl 36. Shout out to Laker Girl, my little sister. And shout out to little bro and DJ. You know what I'm saying? 2 excellent shows today. You know, show he did on Giannis or whatever, you know, the trade stuff surrounding Giannis, the trade situation surrounding him. And then also we had the game tonight, of course. Lakers at 5 is the best place to go for all the Laker content you can stand. You know what I'm talking about? For the latest in trade details and things like that. And just to come over there and just hear niggas get their takes and get some humor in and get a little bit of knowledge in at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Come over there to Lakers and 5, subscribe, join the channel today, right the hell nah. You know what I'm talking about? A DJ says, oh, what up? A shout out to little bro. H. Davis, my goddamn nephew, he has a channel now. H. Davis 2, ladies and gentlemen, the hottest new show on the damn tube. I'm telling you, if you ain't tuned in over there, I really don't know what the hell you're doing with your life. I'm over there, DJ over there, everybody's over there. You should be there too. You understand what I'm talking about? Salute, like, share, subscribe to the channel right the hell nah. You know what I'm talking about? A Lakers all day, a dope 25-25. He said, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. A shout out to Lakers all day. You know what I'm saying? For coming in with the hot takes, the hot, but understandable and agreed to takes that he comes up with. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lakers all day for supporting all the channels in the family. You know how he does this. There he is, Cuzzo. He says, salute, big Cuzzo. That's a.k.a. a Goat James, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. let me cook this motherfucker right quick, a.k.a. Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out, a.k.a. the barbecue brisket baron of the Bayou, a.k.a. my damn cousin on my mama's side of the family. If you don't know, you better act like you know. And if you don't act like you know, you better go ask somebody about him. You understand what I'm talking about? That's my guy, your guy, our guy. Know how he does this. H. Davis says, see, by I hear you. See, as by I hear you. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He said, I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, I'm back in now. I'm back in now. Sorry, I can't hear you. One. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up with y'all. Sammy the man says, salute, Major. Shout out to Sammy, my guy, your guy. You understand what I'm talking about? He said, yeah, moves need to be made February 5th. Come on now. Here we go. You know how he does this. Now it does it. Shout out to Sammy the man. Shout out to Nate the Great. Nate the Great 4200. Shout out Nate the Great. Long time no see, man. Glad to see you back in the house, in the building, in the place to be. You know how he does this. Let's go ahead and quickly get through these, you know, through the stats, because I'm not really talking about the stats for the, you know, to analyze the game or whatever the case may be. That's not what I'm talking about. As you can see, the title is really about the loss and nobody's above reproach. Now, I want y'all to really pay attention to this for those of y'all that don't know me and know that that is my tagline. I said, no matter what channel I'm on, nobody is above reproach. And the reason why I say nobody's above reproach is because a lot of people like to blame one person or another. And when I say nobody's above reproach, I mean nobody. The coach on down to the lowest man on the totem pole, ladies and gentlemen, if you understand where I'm coming from. So all the motherfuckers out here hating and crying every time we lose or every time somebody does something, if you blaming one motherfucker, whether it be blaming just LeBron and nobody else, or blaming just Luka and nobody else, or blaming just AR and nobody else, stop that shit. If you are a Laker fan and you call yourself a true Laker fan, you will hold the fucking team accountable. The team. This ain't the Los Angeles LeBrons. This ain't the Los Angeles Lukas. This ain't the Los Angeles ARs. This is the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers were the Lakers way before any of your favorite players, my favorite players, our favorite players came over to this team. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to start putting the blame not squarely on one person. We got to put it on the shoulders of the team itself, the team at large, the team as a whole, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of these motherfucking haters. Every time we lose, niggas want to get up and blame one person and then hold high praise to another person. No, 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 no. I don't give a fuck if you scored the most points on the team. I don't give a fuck how efficient your night was. You know why? I still don't give a fuck, and I'm still gonna hold you accountable for the loss too. Because motherfucker, you had more points than anybody, and we still lost the goddamn game. So what's the point of giving a nigga the game ball, or what's the point of giving nigga praise because he came to do what the fuck he was supposed to do, and we still end up losing? So I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm not a respecter of persons to come up here and say, well, everybody else shot bad or played bad, but this motherfucker scored 75 points. Yeah, but did it yield a win? No, it did not. All that one-on-one hero ball and all that shit ain't gonna fly. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker scored all the points, got all the rebounds, got all the steals, got all the blocks, got all the assists. I don't care about that. We didn't win the fucking game. Whoop-de-doo for the individual praise or whatever. Yes, motherfucker came to play. If you came to play, you came to play. Okay, cool. But it didn't yield us a win. I care about the team winning. There's no one-on-one wins. Because if basketball is a team sport and these are teams that's playing each other, there's no one-on-one wins. It's not, well, the Lakers lost, but Jackson Hayes scored 35 points. He had more points than anybody on the team. He shot more efficient than anybody on the team. We don't care about that. That's an individual win for himself, but it does nothing for my team, our team, your team. And ladies and gentlemen, this is spoken by a true Laker fan, not the fan of a motherfucking player and one player. And because I'm a fan of that one player who played for one team for a specific amount of time, now I'm just going to outright just push everybody else off to the side because I was a fan of that one player. And I'm calling myself a Laker fan just because I'm a fan of that one player. Hey, look, knock it off. That shit don't fly with me. You talking to a real diehard, bona fide, diehard, true to the bone, to the core Laker fan. And I'm talking about a Laker fan longer than some of you motherfuckers have been alive. A Laker fan longer than some of y'all's favorite players have come over here that made you a Laker fan in the first fucking place, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a fuck if you've been watching the Lakers since 1992, 93, 94, 95, 2001, 2003, 2017, 2016, or you started watching this motherfucking shit yesterday. Before there was a Kobe Bryant, before there was a Luka, before there was a fucking Paul Gasol, before there was a Anthony Davis, before there was anybody, before there was a Shaq, I was already a Laker fan. I go all the way back to the days of Magic. I go back to when Dr. Bust took over the team, when he first took over the team, when he made the decree that we want to beat Red Auerbach and the motherfucking Boston Celtics. I go all the way back to that time, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't go back to that time with me, you should shut up about who's real and who's diehard, because you don't stand on that mountain with me. You don't. You motherfuckers is player fans. And when I say you motherfuckers, I'm not talking about the motherfuckers on my channel, because the motherfuckers on my channel already know what time it is. We Laker fans around this motherfucker. True Laker fans around this motherfucker. Meaning we want what's best for the team no matter who's on this motherfucker. And we ain't gonna hate one person because we love another person. Period, point blank. I'm gonna tell you like it is, straight like that. Now, I hear motherfuckers saying all the time, I can say what I want because this is my channel. Well, nigga, this is my channel, Major Level Entertainment. That's actually my name, at Major Level. You know how he does this. So I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want, when I want, how I want. And haters, you are a fucking hater if you put down one person to uplift others. You are a hater. You could dress it up however the fuck you want to. I'm tired of people doing that shit. Motherfuckers cry. When we winning, oh, it's good. We're great. All is right in the world. Everything is right as rain. But when we losing, one motherfucker's to blame, as if this is not a whole goddamn team. We got to stop crying every fucking loss. Move to the next game. Y'all know what we need. Y'all know the glaring issues that we need. We need perimeter defense. We need shot blocking in the paint. And you know what? I'm starting to come off of that. We just need a physical fucking center. You know why I'm coming off we need a shot blocker in the paint? Because teams is beating us from beyond the perimeter. That's the truth. Teams is beating us from the 3-point line, y'all. Hey, you know what, man? Fuck these stats. I'm not even about to read these. Well, you know what? I'm going to read it because it falls into context with what I'm talking about tonight. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to even read the motherfucking. I'm just going to do points. I'm going to do. No, I'm going to do it all. Okay, check it out. Here we go. Let's start with the bench. Okay, crunch time. Garbage time. Bronny, 8 points, 8 minutes. Gabe Vincent, 11 points, 25 minutes. Jackson Hayes, 7 points, 18 minutes. Don't Connect, 5 points, 8 minutes. Drew Timmy, 6 points, 12 minutes. Jared Vanderbilt, 4 points, 16 minutes. Louis, you know what I'm talking about? Fucking 0 points, 18 minutes. Kleber, 0 points, 8 minutes. Okay, let's go over here to the starters. Marcus Smart, 2 points, 24 minutes. Jake LaRavia, 6 points, 27 minutes. DeAndre Ayton, 10 points, 19 minutes. LeBron, 11 points, 27 minutes. Luka, 29 points in 30 minutes. Now, let me stop right there. Now, motherfuckers will say, hey, Luka had the most efficient game. He did. From the field goal percentage. He did. But guess what he was on a plus minus that these dumb motherfuckers didn't mention? He was minus 23 on the plus minus. LeBron was minus 23 as well, but he only scored 11 points. He didn't shoot the ball half as much as Luka did. Well, just about half as much as Luka did. LaRavia had minus 9. Ayton had minus 20. Marcus Smart had minus 18. Ladies and gentlemen, we was off tonight. The entire team was off tonight. Yes, Luka had 29 points in 30 minutes, but guess what? Yes, he shot 12 of 20 from the field. Yes, he went 3 of 8 from the 3-point line, 2 of 6 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, no steals, no blocks. Yes, he had all of that. Yes, but guess what? No pass in my book. You know why? Because we still fucking lost. We still fucking lost. That's like you getting your last check at work. The bad news is you got fired. The good news is you got your last check. So you got a little bit of money in your pocket. You got a little bit of money in your pocket. You ain't broke. You know what I'm talking about? But the bad news is you fired. You got to look for another job. I don't care about taking the bitter with the sweet. I wanted to win. Now that 29 points would have looked a whole hell of a lot better had we won. So not only do I blame LeBron for shooting 3 for 10 from the field goal, and I'm getting on his ass too. You know why I'm getting on his ass? Because if I don't get on his ass, haters, it's gonna negate my point of nobody's above reproach. And I'm telling y'all for real, for true, just so that y'all know that I mean what I say when I say nobody's above reproach. I'm getting on that nigga too. Getting on King James. 11 points in 27 minutes, shooting 3 of 10 from the field goal, and all of 3 from the from the 3-point line. The only thing he did good was the free throws, and only 3 rebounds and 5 assists and 6 turnovers. Unacceptable, King James. I'm getting on your ass too, so motherfuckers won't be like, oh well, you ain't getting on him. Yes, nigga, I'm getting on him. I told y'all, ain't no hating me. We don't hate on Major Level Entertainment. We don't hate on Lakers in 5. You other bitches out there do. I don't need to mention name. Niggas know who the fuck they are. But just to show y'all that I'm not no hater like that, I'm calling everybody the fuck out. Everybody is receiving that major level smoke tonight. LeBron, 3 of 10, horrible, 30 fucking percent. That don't make no goddamn sense. I don't give a fuck if you came back home or it was an emotional night. Nigga, win. You should have did better than that. I would have expected you to get at least 25, 7 and 7 tonight. That didn't happen. I'm on your ass. My damn white nephew from Pasadena, California, 6 points in 27 minutes. You're better than that. 2 of 8, I'm on your ass. All 5 from the 3-point line, I'm on your ass. Trash tonight. DeAndre Ayton, you soft motherfucker, you. 7 feet, 395 pounds of raw muscle. Fucking 10 points in 19 minutes. Okay, that's not that bad. You only played 19 minutes, you got 10 points. But 4 rebounds? That's it? You lanky motherfucker, 9 feet tall and 4 rebounds? Yeah, you made both your free throws. Great. Yes, you shot 100% from the field goal. Great. But you only did that because you shot 4 goddamn times. Well, they didn't pass me the ball that much. Nigga, demand that mother. You the biggest nigga on the team. Demand that motherfucker. You see the other teammates missing? Get that motherfucker. Get down there and get a dog and run around and get rebounds. You got one more rebound over Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is fucking almost a foot shorter than you. And he got 3 rebounds to your 4. Unacceptable. DeAndre Ayton, you soft. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You soft. And if there was a better center to put in your place, I'm sending your ass to the motherfucking bench, and I don't give a damn about your temper tantrum. Because if you throw a temper tantrum, you can get the fuck off the team. We don't need that shit. All that crybaby, soft-ass shit. That's why motherfuckers is beating the crap out of us, because we play like we don't want to play. Like we don't want to win. Marcus Smart, my guy. 2 points, 24 minutes. Unacceptable. We only shot it 5 times. 1 of 4 from the field, that's not going to cut it. All of 1 from the 3-point, unless you only shot 1 3-pointer, that's not going to cut it. We need more from you, man. You're a vet. You're the next oldest person on the team up under LeBron. You're a vet. We need more from you. I expect more from you guys. Don't just play tight, play hard. You niggas is all playing like all-stars when we playing against bottom-feeding teams. I need you niggas to carry this energy every night. At one point in the game, we was up by 11 points. We lost by 30, 99 to 129. Unacceptable. Marcus Smart, I'm on your ass. Luka, 29 points in 30 minutes. That sounds good, don't it? Yes, that is good. 12 of 20 from the field goal. That sounds good, don't it? It is good. 3 of 8 from the 3-point line. That sounds good, don't it? Yes, that's pretty good. 2 of 6 from the free throw. That's not that bad. 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers. Negative 23 on the plus-minus side. Luka, you don't get a pass just because you got 29 points in 30 minutes. Luka, you don't get a pass just because you shot 12 of 20. You know why you don't get a pass, motherfucker? Because everybody is saying this is your team, right? If this is your team, I'm giving you the brunt of the smoke. How about that, haters that want to just blame LeBron? How about that? How about I'm giving Luka smoke too, even though he scored 29 points in 30 minutes and he shot over 50% from the field. You know why I'm giving him smoke? This is his team, right, ladies and gentlemen? Ain't that what you bitches said? This is his team. You know what? You should have led your team to victory. And I'm not going to pull that LeBron, 41 years old, 23 years in the league. I'm not going to pull that because niggas tend to get mad at that. Let me tell you something. Not to make that as an excuse, but let me tell you something about 41 years old and 23 years in the league. If you ain't 40 years old or you're not 41, you don't understand where your body is at that point. Here's this dude playing in the league for all these years. 23 years, that's nearly a quarter of a century he's been playing in the league. If you're nowhere near 41 years old, you can't understand. You cannot fully understand. Do not try to understand it. I'm hearing motherfuckers talk bad about this dude that ain't nowhere near 41 years old. Fat, sloppy, out of fucking shape. Talking about this dude he's not allowed to be 41. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what type of shape he in. 41 is 41. And there's motherfuckers out there on the street sitting behind a computer right now, picking up a microphone and some headphones that can't do half the shit that this motherfucker can do. You don't understand. So stop writing off 41 as if that ain't nothing. That's a lot in this game. Then some people will say, well, why the fuck, if that's the case, why the fuck does he still continue to play? Because he can, motherfucker. I speak for him. I'm way past 41. You don't understand. I'm not making that as an excuse, but I'm saying have a little bit more sympathy and understand, because there's motherfuckers half his age, 13, 14, 15 years younger than him that don't play as hard as he do. So let's knock that shit the fuck off. It's players out there right now that's not even cracked 30 yet that plays like old men. This dude is 41. I'm tired of that fucking narrative. Oh, well, he's 41. You guys are going to use that as an excuse. Nobody's using that as an excuse. It's the truth. Get the 41, bitch, and then come tell me that you feel good getting up every fucking day. Here goes a dude that does this. He conditions. That's what's keeping him up. He conditions. Most 41-year-olds that are not conditioning every day, you know what they're doing? Everything on their body hurts. They can't dunk no more. They can't run up and down the court no more. They can't run track no more. Can't lift weights the way they used to. get up off the couch as spry as they could before. That's what you're doing at 41. But if you ain't never been there, you don't fucking know. It's niggas out there under the sound of my voice right now, 27, 28, 29 years old, ain't in half the shape that this man is in. Stop talking shit like you know, like you've been there. You unathletic motherfuckers. It's the most unathletic motherfuckers that ain't doing shit right now that talk the most shit, and I'm on your ass like a cheap suit tonight. On your ass like a cheap suit tonight. I'm older than everybody in the NBA. There's nobody in the NBA close to not even close to my age. I'm 10 years older than LeBron. I'm not out there conditioning in sports or anything like that, but I'm still in better shape than a lot of you motherfuckers that like to talk bad about LeBron. And I'm 20 years older than some of you niggas. Y'all better stop talking about niggas that are older, because you better pray to God that if you get there, if you make it there, you still spry enough to have that energy. It's easy to get up, turn your computer on, cut your phone on, put your headphones on, throw a mic in front of your greasy ass lips and talk shit. It's easy to do that. You don't coach, you don't play basketball, you don't play football, hockey, soccer, box, karate. You don't do a goddamn thing but pick up your look at the game, pick up your fucking phone, put your fucking headphones on your greasy ass head, and then talk shit about a motherfucker that's way better than you could ever be. And everybody you know that can ever be. Stop hating, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying you got to congratulate the motherfucker. You don't have to. But stop hating and then dressing up the hate and then justifying the hate by saying, well, no, I'm not a hater. I'm just critiquing them. No, critique is critique. Hate is hate. Like, I'm critiquing everybody tonight. That's critique. Kleber did nothing. I'm on your ass. Rui did nothing. 0 of 7. I'm on your ass. 0 of 2 from the 3-point line. That's not Rui. I'm on your ass. Vanderbilt did nothing. I'm on your ass. Drew Timmy, my guy. 6 points, 12 minutes. Pretty good, but I'm on your ass. Don't connect. I'm on your ass. Jackson Hayes, I'm on your ass. Gabe Vincent did pretty good tonight. Guess what? I'm on your ass. Bronny is the most efficient person on the team tonight. You know why? 8 points, 8 minutes, 3 from the field goal, 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He did all this in 8 minutes. Yes, it was garbage time. And because it was garbage time and we still lost, guess what, nephew? Hey, guess what? I'm on his ass too. You know why I'm on everybody's ass tonight and nobody gets a pass from me, not even Luka? Because we lost by 30. We lost by 30. Guess what our field goal was tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We shot 81 times. You know how many of those field goals we made? 39. Now, that's not that bad, but it ain't that good. Luka shot by far more than anybody shot. He shot 20 shots. And ladies and gentlemen, unacceptable. Well, 28 shots. Unacceptable. We shot 28% from the 3. They didn't shoot much better. But you know what made it bad? When we got down. When we get down, it's hard for us to pull ourselves back up by the bootstraps. You know why? Because we don't have the defensive capability or the defensive capacity to stop these motherfuckers from going on scoring runs. Here, let me show you how bad it got for us. In the first quarter, we had 28-24. Second quarter, 27 to their 33. And then it went downhill from there, ladies and gentlemen, because in the third quarter, we only scored 22 measly ass points to their 42 points. Guess what we did in the fourth quarter? Again, we scored 22 measly ass points to their 30 points. Ladies and gentlemen, they smoked our boots. And I'm glad we didn't get smoked at home like this. That would have been hella embarrassing. They smoked our boots. Every time it's a special night, we get our asses mollywopped. You know what? Fuck a special night. Fuck a return to a nigga's home. Fuck all that. Come play basketball. Celebrate after the goddamn game. Then I'm hearing motherfuckers making excuses about the team. Oh, well, we didn't play like this because it's an emotional time because of trade deadline. Bitches, get over it. Get the fuck off the team if that's the case. I'm so tired of niggas making excuses for grown-ass men. Don't Connect don't play the way he does because he getting ready to get traded. All right, bye, bitch. Niggas is talking about trades. So that's why people ain't playing the way. Hey, if you can't separate your emotion from business, get the fuck off the team. I don't care about nobody's emotions. I told y'all this is a business and you got to be shrewd in business. If you want to get anything you want out of life, you got to be shrewd. Sometimes, I'm sorry, it hurts. But you got to be shrewd. Championships. When teams win championships in football, basketball, baseball, there's some shrewdness to them. There's some dog to them. There's no regard for their ops. No regard for the people that they're playing against. No regard for them. You beat their ass, you can exchange pleasantries later. Nobody on the team tonight, not even the bench, was in the plus side of the plus minus. Not one single person. Not one person was on the plus. We were all negative. All of us. And guess what? The only three people that wasn't, that was on the low negative side was Dalton Connect, who only scored 5 points in 8 minutes. Kleber, who didn't score a goddamn thing in 8 minutes. And Brunny, who scored 8 points in 8 minutes. Those are only negative ones on the plus minus side of things. Everybody else, negative 12, negative 8, negative 11, negative 17, negative 18, negative 20, negative 23, negative 23, negative 9. Unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. So, the reason why I called out everybody's points in comparison to Luka's points and everybody giving Luka a pass or whatever the case may be, every channel I've listened to, every channel I turn to that I'm still subscribed to at least, everybody giving him a pass. Well, we got our asses kicked, but Luka had 29 points. Hey, get off his nuts. Nigga, we lost the fucking game. I wish Kobe was here. You know why I wish the Mamba was here? For all of you guys that worship just the Mamba and not the team, do you think Kobe would have said, hey, we got our asses beat. Lakers got their asses beat, but Luka at least got his, he got his. You think Kobe would have said that? Or he wouldn't have gave a fuck about Luka's 29 points? The Mamba wouldn't have gave a fuck about that. Job ain't done. Did we win the motherfucker? No. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to say something that you might not agree with, but I don't give a damn. If every single person on the team, every single person in the start lineup only scored 12 points, if LeBron had 12, Laravia had 12, Aiden had 12, Marcus Smart had 12, and Luka had 12, and then everybody on the bench gave us 8, 9 points and we won the game, I wouldn't have been mad. You know why? Because that would have been a balanced game. I don't care about a motherfucker scoring 35, 40, 50 points. I don't care about that. Points ain't everything. What's the good? You can score all the points in the world, but if other teams are scoring with you and you can't stop nobody, what difference does it make? Luka got 29 points. Yeah, that's great. But how much did he give up on the other end? Yeah, Luka had 20 points, right? 29 points. Aiden had 10. LeBron had 10. And Gabe had 11. I mean, LeBron had 11 and Gabe had 11. You know what they did over there at the Cavaliers? They played a more balanced game. Timu Brooks, Jalen Tyson, or whatever that nigga name is, he scored 20 points in 29 minutes. Donovan Mitchell, 25 points in 29 minutes. Jared Allen, 17 points in 24 minutes. Dean Wade, 11 points in 18 minutes. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, guess what? 2 people on the bench scored in double digits. 2 people on the bench. Let's compare our bench points to their bench points tonight. Okay, Bronny had 8, Gabe had 11. That's 19. 19 plus Jackson Hayes 7. That's 26. Jackson Hayes, okay, the 26 plus 5. Dalton connects 5. That's 31. Plus Drew Timmy 6. That's 37. Plus Jared Vanderbilt's 4. That's 41 points. Check this out. DeAndre Hunter for the Cavs, 19. Quinlan Thomas, that's 8. That's 27. Thomas Bryant, that's 10. That's 37. That's already close to the 41 that we have on our bench. Craig Porter, that's 7. That's 44 points. Tyrese Proctor, that's 8. That's 52 points. Ladies and gentlemen, they bench had 52 points. Our bench had 37 points. They bench beat us by 15 points. You want to do the starting lineup or should I fall back? Let's go ahead and do the starting lineup just for Pete's sakes. Luka and LeBron combined for only 40 points. DeAndre Ayton chipped in with 10. That's 50. LaRavia and Marcus Smart chipped in with 8. 58 points from our starters. 58 points, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and do the Cavs. Excuse me. Donovan Mitchell, 25. Timu fucking Brooks, 20. That's already 45 right there. 45 plus Jared Allen, 17 is 62. Sam Merrill chips in with 4. That's 66. Dean Wade chips in with 11, 77 points. 77 points to our 58 points, ladies and gentlemen. And you wonder why we got fucking smoked. Smoked! They shot 39% from the 3. That's excellent. 53% from the field. That's better than what we shot. 77% from the free throw. That's better than what we shot. They beat us in every goddamn category except turnovers. We had 16 turnovers. They had 8. Oh, we beat them in blocks. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Ladies, we beat them in personal fouls by 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost. So fuck Luka's 29 points. I'm shrewd and savage this year, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not taking no moral victories. I'm not taking no. Now, if we had a fought hard and we'd have lost by a couple points, that would be even more acceptable. I'm like, okay, we lost. They're a decent team over there. They're on par with us. A little bit better, might even be slightly better than us because they're more balanced. Okay. But for the most part, we got mollywopped by a team that's on par with us. Mollywop. So no excuse for nobody. I ain't giving nobody no grace. I'm savage. So fuck Luka's 29 points. For those of y'all that want to worship his 29 points. Fuck his 29 points. Bitch, we didn't win. If we won, it'd be different. If we won, I'll be singing his praises. Because he would be the catalyst for us winning. The main catalyst for us winning. All right, I'm back, y'all. She did say that. Give me a second, y'all. I'm back, y'all. Yeah. So that's what it is. Nobody's above reproach, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the show is about. Do y'all understand what that means? Nobody's above reproach. I know everybody up here understands it. Haters, if you're listening, nobody's above reproach. That means I blame everybody, not just LeBron. It ain't just on LeBron that we lost tonight. It's on the whole team, the coaching staff and everything. It's on every single thing. The bullshit ass refs who wasn't calling fouls, I'm blaming everybody. Nobody's above reproach. That's what I mean by that. Stop bitching, stop crying, blaming one motherfucker when we lose. When we lose, the team loses. Not LeBron, not Luka, not Jared Vanderbilt. The whole fucking team loses. Do you understand what I'm saying? The whole fucking team loses. Stop being bitches and blaming one person. And stop crying and getting this and having this the sky is falling mentality every time we fucking lose. Stop. We got 38 fucking games left. Well, yeah. Well, 36 games because we're 28 and 18. That's 46. Another 36, that's 82. We got 36 games left, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? We're still way above 500. We're above 500. What the fuck is we crying about? What the fuck is we crying about? We're at 61% above 500. We ain't catching the motherfucking the Thunder. We ain't catching them. No problem. Don't want to catch them. Don't care about catching them because I don't give a fuck about seeding. As it stands right now, we're just a game behind the Rockets. Yes, we're essentially tied with the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are 29 and 19. We're 28 and 18. We have one less loss. They have one more win. It's not the end of the world. We got time. And it looks like Houston is going to lose tonight to the Spurs. So you know what that means? Houston loses tonight. Houston goes to 27 and 18. By default, that puts us a little closer to them. That puts us a little closer to them. I'm not worried. And for those who think, oh, well, he's not worried, so he's not, if he don't show that kind of passion, the passion of worry, he's not a Laker fan. No, I don't operate off that. I'm just not easily shaken, y'all. For those who think, oh, well, you got to be shaken or you got to be worried to be a Lakers fan, you got to have that shows passion. No, that's fear. And y'all know I ain't afraid of nobody or no thing. This shit don't bother me. And here's another kicker. I don't give a fuck if we fell all the way to 8th seed. I'm not worried. We're going to be fine. I already put out what I said should happen when I got to the 41 game mark. Well, we're already 5 games into the 41 game. We're 3-2 thus far on this 8-game road spin. If we go 500 in the next 41 games, we're good. I don't give a fuck what seeding we fall under. For those of y'all that are scared of the Thunder or scared of the Spurs or whatever the case may be, or scared of the middle teams, guess what? It's probably best if we stay 5th or 6th seed or whatever the case may be. Because then we might find a favorable schedule in some of the eyes of most people. But let me tell you something. Nobody's schedule. Nobody's an easy out. From the Warriors, who are the number 8 seed, to the Suns, who are number 7, to the Timberwolves, who are number 6, to the Rockets, who are 4, to the Nuggets, who are 3, to the Spurs, who are 2, to the Thunder, who is 1. The Thunder's a dangerous team. The Spurs are a dangerous team. The Nuggets are always dangerous, especially when Jokic is back. The Rockets is a dangerous team because nobody up on the starting lineup is under 6'8". The Timberwolves is always a dangerous team, even though we beat the crap out of them 2 times this year. The Suns are dangerous. They semi got our number right now. And the Warriors are always dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't safe nowhere. And guess what? I like it like that. I like the fact that we're not safe anywhere right now. I love it. How does it go? 8 play 1, 2 play 7, 3 play 6, and 5 play 4. As it stands right now today, will be us against the Houston Rockets in the first round. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, in a 7-game series, if we playing the way we supposed to be playing, nobody can beat us. I don't give a fuck if we don't have perimeter defense. I'm not worried about nobody. This loss we took is a loss. This is an easily rectifiable loss. Let's say we make no trade moves. Let's say we hold off and hold all our cards until we get Giannis in the offseason. I'm okay with that. If we don't do nothing this year, fine. Let's start off fresh next season with a fresh Giannis and a fresh Luka, and let's see what the fuck we can do. If we don't do anything else and we just play the rest of the season out, I still believe we can make it into the playoffs. And all these motherfucking teams that like to depend on the ref's whistle, including us, it's going to have to fall back and it's going to be gut check time because the playoffs separate the boys from the men. Let's see how many of you motherfuckers can play ball the right way without us leaning on our fucking whistles. Yep, that was a foul. We know you low bridge the nigga, but keep playing. That's what it comes down to. Niggas can't be scared of that bullshit. Crazy. Shit is crazy. Tired of motherfuckers complain. I said, man, I gotta do a show. I hear too much chitter chatter online and just around. Soon as I'm like, oh, motherfuckers about to start crying. Watch motherfuckers start blaming one man. I said, I got the curve. I ain't gonna have the energy. I ain't gonna want to go on tomorrow. I got more important things to take care of. Now, I said, I'm going on tonight. I don't give a fuck about tonight's game, next game, but I do want to let it be known. Stop blaming one motherfucker for this team. For this team is trash. And for those you motherfuckers that think we should start over and just build around Luka and AR, I'm here to tell you. Shao Kahn is here to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Grand Wizard of Laker fandom is here to tell you we ain't winning a goddamn title with those two motherfuckers in no big. I'm telling you right now, we're not winning a title with a superstar and a quasi-star who ain't never done anything or proved anything outside of the regular season. I'm telling you that right now. So if you got any delusions of grandeur for these two together, it won't work. They're redundant. It won't work. We won't win like that. One of those motherfuckers got to go, and you already know who it is. Austin fucking Reeves. If you don't go to the bench. Since we know that ain't gonna happen, because Mr. Man has now gotten better in the regular season. Okay, regular season motherfucker, that's fine. Get your money, but you got to go. If we're gonna keep Luka, one of you motherfuckers got to go, and somebody else needs to be brought in, possibly a big man, whether it be a power forward or center. That's the way it's got to be. Anybody who thinks otherwise is retarded. Let's give the young niggas a shot. Fuck the young niggas. We want veterans. We want to win right now. I don't got 7 years to be waiting around to develop niggas. When have we ever developed anybody? Oh, that's the old way of thinking. Nigga, that's the right way of thinking. That old way of thinking got us 18 motherfucking titles. If we're going to develop some new talent, we're developing that shit on the fly. But we already got established stars over here. Well, we did it with Magic. Yeah, but there was a Kareem behind him, wasn't it? Yeah, we did it with Kobe. Yeah, but there was a Shaq and an Eddie Jones around him, wasn't it? And you saw what Kobe became. It took him 4 years to become who he became. He wasn't Kobe when he first started off. That's what you motherfuckers don't understand. That let me know motherfuckers became a fan in 2000 and beyond. Because in 2000 and beyond, that's when Kobe became the Kobe we all knew and loved. He wasn't the same. He wasn't the Mamba in 96. Wasn't the Mamba in 97. Wasn't the Mamba in 98. And wasn't the Mamba in 99. Let's knock it the fuck off. I'm here to keep it a band with you. See, I'm not a respecter of just one player. Everybody know how I feel about Magic Johnson. That's my favorite Laker of all time. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Kareem is my GOAT. But guess what? Even those niggas wasn't above reproach. 1989, Philadelphia 76ers game. Kareem missed two motherfucking wide open, unblockable, nearly unblockable, nearly unstoppable, indestructible hook shots at the goddamn rim. You think I didn't go crazy? That's trash. Kareem, sit him down. Bring up Michael Thompson. Magic Johnson. The Boston Celtics. 1986. You could have did better than, but he got injured. I don't give a fuck. You niggas just playing like trash. He calling you Tragic Johnson. The Boston Celtics ran away with the 1986 championship that we should have won. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say nobody's above reproach, my grandmama ain't above reproach if she was alive. If any one of them was alive, nobody is above reproach. I just had a baby boy. on the 24th. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He ain't above reproach. He crying too much? Hey, stop all that crying. Hey, listen, nobody's above reproach, including me. There's only one person above reproach, God. God's above reproach. If you believe in God, God is the only one that's above reproach. That's it. No human being on this planet is above reproach. So I'm not one of those niggas that's going to hate on one motherfucker and then besmirch somebody else. Besmirch this one motherfucker to uplift and exalt another person. That is bitch behavior. That's bitch behavior. And I don't give a fuck who hear what I'm saying, because I'm telling the truth. And you know what they say about the truth? The truth can never be considered disrespectful, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to get the gospel according to Major Level Entertainment round this motherfucker. I don't miss my word. I don't bite my tongue. Now, I'm not going to disrespect nobody, but at the same time, I don't like crybabies. I don't like crybabies. I don't like haters. I don't like people who bitch, especially grown men who sit around and bitch about other grown men. I don't like him because he got 5 turnovers. I don't like him because he shot too many threes. I don't like him because he did this, and I don't like him because he did that. No, I don't like what he did in this game, but I'm not about to besmirch the man's whole goddamn legacy as if he ain't done shit at all. If you're getting paid to hate, that's different. Okay, get your money. But to me, that's a cheap way to do it. You don't have to hate nobody to get paid. If you can't do it the right way and do it real and get your shit out the mud, I already done lost respect for you. Some niggas whole channels is to hate on the motherfucker because they're getting paid to do it. Selling out. You really don't hate the motherfucker, because if you really hated the motherfucker, why you follow the nigga on every goddamn thing? Lebron got all these haters, but niggas still follow him on YouTube. Niggas still follow him on Instagram. Niggas still follow him on X. Niggas still follow him on Snapchat. Niggas still follow him on TikTok. Niggas still follow him on Facebook. Niggas still follow him at Ralph's at the grocery store. Niggas still follow him at Chick-fil-A. You follow this nigga every goddamn where. When you turn the goddamn microphone off, you got a jersey, you got a shirt that you sleep in, they wipe your dick off on it after you done jacked off, but you hate him in public because it pays well. Niggas like that is bitches to me. Keep that same energy. If I don't like your ass, you gonna know I don't like you. Because I'm not gonna like you in person. I'm not gonna like you. I'm not gonna like you in private. I'm not gonna like you out in the open. It's the same energy with me. I'm not gonna play a role and then fall back and then in my private like, oh man, I don't really mean that. No, I hate that motherfucker in public. I hate that motherfucker in person, in private. That's me, ladies and gentlemen. No cut, no smut. I'm like the goddamn swap meet. What you see is what you get. Ain't no size 14 in the back. Nigga, you want these K-Swiss right here? This the only size you're getting, and this exact color, this exact size, this exact model. There's nothing else in the back for you. What you see is what the fuck you get. A Major Level Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Tired of these monotone ass niggas with no fucking personality hating. Just robotic. Their movement, their speech pattern is robot. This shit is annoying, and I want to punch niggas in their nose. Everything, yeah, we're here. We lost again. We did this. We did that. Hell, even when we won, yeah, we won. We did this. We did that. Luka scored 85 points and 37 rebounds, and he got 52 assists and 72 blocks. No excitement. No personality. And motherfuckers wonder why, after they upload the shit, motherfuckers only have 50 views. Took them 3 days to get 50 goddamn views. I may not be a big channel, but guess what? I set this shit down and publish it, no matter what the fuck I'm talking about. I could do a show talking about, nigga, earwax and toe jam. I'm gonna have 200-300 views by the end of the goddamn night or the next day. Because this is all entertainment to me. This shit, I don't get paid for this shit. Even when I was getting monetized, even if I got back to getting monetized for YouTube, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. I'm not gonna change up because YouTube done monetized me now. Because YouTube don't pay my bills. This shit ain't nothing. This is peanuts. I do this shit for the entertainment aspect and the fuck of it. I do it for the fuck of it. That's it. I'm not looking to get rich off this shit. I'm rich already. I'm rich because I done put niggas on their back. I'm rich because I done protected some of the most powerful motherfuckers on the planet. I'm rich because I done protect some of the most famous motherfuckers you see on TV. Niggas that you worship every goddamn night. That's why I'm rich. I'm not rich because no motherfucking what I say. Oh yeah, that's why I say what I say. And hell, even if I was getting rich off of YouTube, I'm still gonna say what I say. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta keep it real with y'all. I'm too old not to. And I ain't got to fake the funk with nobody. Let me fake in front of the cameras and the microphones and the headphones. But then in my private life, I'm really not like that. Nah, nigga, major level entertainment in public, major level entertainment in private. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of y'all that know me, if you talk to me outside of YouTube, you know I'm the same nigga. Ask my little bro, DJ. We talked on the phone, and DJ will tell you, yeah, major the same. Nothing changed. My voice don't change. Nothing don't change. My tone don't change. Nothing don't change, ladies and gentlemen. How I talk is how I talk. If you got to fake the funk or go along to get along, I already done lost respect for you. Period. Now, that's my rant. Since niggas want to rant after the game and shit, that's my fucking rant. And if motherfuckers want to respond, I'll rant again. If I ain't talking to you, if this don't apply to you, if it don't apply, let it fly. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't even got to think that it's going directed toward you, because I'm not directing it toward any one person in particular. I'm directing this toward everybody in particular. Not one person in general, but everybody in particular. If Jesus was hating, I'd be on his ass. I don't care who you are. I don't do the hate. And if you're gonna hate on every goddamn body. I'll hate with you. Let's hate together. Hey LeBron, okay, let's hate him. But then let's hate Austin. Let's hate Luka. Let's hate Jax. Let's hate Aiden. Let's hate Laravia. Let's hate Smart. Let's hate JJ. Let's hate Nate. Let's hate Lindsey Hart. Let's hate everybody. Let's hate the team doctor, the rats and roaches in the arenas and around the arenas. Let's hate everybody. If we're gonna hate, let's hate together as a family, as a team. Let's get together and join the hateful coalition of America. If we're gonna hate, that way we can all hate together. Nobody's above reproach. Let's hate everybody at the same time. Let's hate. Let's hate everything LeBron do. Let's hate the fact that he came out a new color scheme for his shoes. Let's hate the fact that he's still playing in the NBA, even though he doesn't suck, even though he's still putting up all-star number. Let's hate the fact that he brought his team to his son to the team. Let's hate the fact that Zuri is playing volleyball now. Let's hate the fact that his mama just bought another house in Cleveland. Let's hate the fact that Savannah just dyed her hair silver. Let's hate the fact that LeBron got a booger in his nose. Let's hate the fact that he's eating blueberries on the sideline. Let's hate the fact that he took his halftime instead of listening in to what the coach is saying, he spent his halftime taking a shit. Let's hate the fact that he got a hyperbaric chamber built into his basement in his house. Let's hate the fact that he's 41 years old. Let's hate the fact that he got hair plugs for men. Let's hate the fact that he went to Bosley and Bosley failed him. Let's hate the fact that he wears the number 23 and not the number 6. Let's hate the fact that he wears the number 6 and not the 23. Let's hate. That's what you motherfuckers hate. Every goddamn thing. That shit is annoying. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't like him because it's off the court antics. What off the court antics? Never heard no scandals. Never heard a nigga putting his hands on his wife, cheating on his wife with a white woman. You ain't never heard none of that shit. He ain't got no off the court antics. You hate that motherfucker because he threatens the legacy of a motherfucker you love. And that's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. Because the motherfucker that you love loved him too. It's these fucking fans and stands and motherfuckers out here who really don't know the game of basketball that thinks that way. Kobe and LeBron didn't hate each other. Kobe had tremendous respect for LeBron, and LeBron had tremendous respect for Kobe. Let's knock it the fuck off. Let's knock it off. Kobe loved competition. LeBron was competition for Kobe. If you don't think so, you really don't know basketball. Y'all looking at the Mamba mentality and all that, killer mentality. Let me tell y'all something. Coming from a motherfucker who's put niggas down before, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all know it's more than one way to be a killer? You do know that, right? When you look at Jordan and you look at Kobe, those are killers, right? They got that killer instinct. All I hear is killer instinct, killer instinct, killer instinct. You say it's killer instinct, and it's greater than anybody else's killer instinct because they did it loudly. They killed you loudly. They ball hog. They took more shots than everybody on the team. They got that killer mentality because of that. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something called silent assassins. Silent assassins is those who don't need the flare. They say, I don't need to shoot 35 shots. I don't need to do that. I don't need to score all the points. I'm going to kill you in another way. Here's how I'm going to kill you. I'm going to pick apart the mind of your coach. I'm going to pick apart the mind of your defensive schemes. I'm going to pick apart your offensive schemes. Rondo was a killer because he was an IQ assassin. LeBron is a killer in his own right because he was an IQ assassin, doing it from the court. And to be honest with you, I'd rather have a silent assassin on my team than a loud killer. So when you talk about killer instinct, Kobe and Jordan ain't the only ones that had a killer instinct. Magic was a killer. They call him Magic was a killer. The smiling assassin. Steph Curry's a killer. The babyface assassin. We ain't got to score 1 billion points. We're going to kill you in other ways. There's more than one way to be a killer, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't think so, then you don't understand war. You talking to the niggas that's been behind the lines, whether it come to the streets or in the motherfucking desert or in the jungle or in the wilderness. You don't know nothing about war, guerrilla warfare. If you don't think that there's only one type of killer, you got assassin, you got snipers, you got serial killers, you got niggas that kill, you got spree killers. You got different types of killers, ladies and gentlemen. Kobe and Jordan were just one type of killer, but they weren't the only killers. Bird was a killer. Magic was a killer. Kareem was a killer. Worthy was a killer. Barkley was a killer. Pippen was a killer. Ewing was a killer. Malone was a killer. Stockton was a killer. Isaiah Thomas was a killer. Terry Cummings, David Robinson was a killer. Tim Duncan was a killer. Dirk Nowitzki was a killer. These is killers. Bernard King, well, I'll take you further back. Bernard King was a killer. Adrian Dantley was a killer. Rolando Blackman was a killer. Daryl Dawkins was a killer. Dr. Day was a killer. Moses Malone was a killer. Wilt Chamberlain was a killer. Bill Russell was a killer. Wes Unseld was a killer. Should I keep going or should I stop? Jerry West was a killer. Bob Cousy was a killer. Bob Pettit was a killer. John Havlicek was a killer. Pistol Pete Maravich was a killer. So I keep going until I stop. Raymond Tisdale was a killer. Mitch Richmond was a killer. Chris Webber was a killer. So I keep going, should I stop? And that left Shrimp was a killer. Gary Payton was a killer. Sean Kemp was a killer. Reggie Miller was a killer. Bar. Let me go back. Reggie Miller was a killer. Rick Smits was a killer. Shaq was a killer. Elijah Wan was a killer. Clyde Drexler was a killer. And ladies and gentlemen, I could do this all day. Kevin Johnson was a killer. Joe Dumars was a killer. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't fuck with me. I've been around this game too long. I could name the team. I could name players on your favorite team that you don't know. I've been around too long. I've been around long. And the Lakers come from a long line. The Lakers have harbored a whole bunch of killers in its history. Killers you ain't never heard of, like Happy Hairston, Spencer Haywood. Killers you ain't heard of. Niggas got killers, man. Can't fuck with me. Don't call yourself diehard and you really ain't. You just became a diehard in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. You're not diehard. You became a diehard when Kobe became Kobe. You became a diehard when Shaq came to the Lakers. You became a diehard when Kobe won the third championship. You became a diehard when Kobe won the second championship. You became a diehard when LeBron came over here. You became a diehard when AD came over here. You became a diehard when Nick Van Exel came over here. You became a diehard when Fisher hit that shot, the winning shot. You became a diehard when Horry hit the winning shot. You became a diehard when Vlade Divac came over here, or when Michael Thompson came over here, or when Eldon Campbell came over here, or when AC Green came over here, or when Mark McNamara came over here, or when Orlando Woolridge. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching the Lakers since 1977. On my dad's shoulders, hey son, look at that guy right there with the afro, with the little circle in the middle of his head. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1977, ladies and gentlemen. I said, oh my goodness, I don't know much about this. I'm two. I don't know much about this. I'm two. But soon I will become three, and then four. And then 4 years old, Magic comes to the team, and I say, oh, who is that? My dad says, hey, this is him. This is that guy. Pair him alongside of Kareem. The son, championships will ensue. And my pops was not wrong, because for the next 10 years, from 79 to 89, 88, 87, we won 5 chips. 5 of them in the Showtime era of the Los Angeles Lakers. And ladies and gentlemen, you can't tell me nothing. You can have your 35 years. You can have your, I've been a Laker for 25 years. That's great. But I was here when all the shit started. I was here when the Showtime era started. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Pat Riley, one of the greatest coaches of all time. My favorite coach of all times, Pat Riley. Because he took a ragtag bunch of misfits with diva personalities and said, hey, niggas, all y'all niggas fall back. I don't give a fuck if you Magic Johnson from the motherfucking Michigan State Spurs. I don't give a fuck about you, Kareem, being from UCLA, high school. I don't give a fuck about that. The old man brought me over here to get you niggas in line. And if you niggas follow me, I will give you the tools you need in order to go into the future with this team. You will make the Boston Celtics look like yesterday's news. And that's what the fuck we did from 1980 on up to 87. Let me go up here and read the chat in the comments. I'm talking about Where we at? 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 I left off with Nate the Great. Here he is. We're back at Lewis. Lewis, I will be going live tomorrow. I will be talking about LBJ and the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to my damn nephew, Lewis. Please go subscribe to Lakers for Life 50 tonight. Go over there. Be a part of one of the biggest, the best new Laker channels there is. But Luke, Lewis don't just talk about the Lakers. He talk about everything, kind of like his big Major Level Entertainment. We talk about everything over there. So please go over there and join and become a subscribe to his channel today, right now. H. and Davis says, okay, Lewis. Lewis says tomorrow about 5:45 California time at PM. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 5:45 Pacific Standard Time. You know how he does this. I'm in Cali, so I'll definitely be there. Mission 9172. Level up. Go ahead. Level up. You know how he does this. Shout out to Mission 9172. Judah Mornith 3211 said, y'all can't shoot. Y'all can't defend the perimeter and no interior presence. You know what? You're right about that, bro. I'm not going to run from it. You are right about that. Can't do a goddamn thing along those lines. You are right about that. I can't be mad. Lakers are just a mess. You are right about that. I'm not even mad at you for saying that. I'm a diehardest of the diehard, and I say, yes, we are a mess. And until we fix that mess, we will continue to be a mess. Cuzzo was laughing at me because you know I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm talking about? H. Davis says, Judah chill. No, he right, nephew. He right. Mission 9172. Level, did you see the post-game interview where Jalen Tyson was asked about LeBron coming back? He said this Donovan Mitchell city, that was crazy. Yes, that's disrespectful, young man. You ain't nobody in this league to disrespect LeBron James like that and the legacy of LeBron James. And I'm even more disappointed in Donovan Mitchell because you could have stepped up and said, no. We respect LeBron James. He is our elder statesman in this league. We respect him. You are in that nigga city. You ain't never won a fucking championship yet. You owe that man some goddamn respect. You owe him some motherfucking respect. He got 2 goddamn championships in that city. He's a champion over there. He brought respectability to an organization that had none. You know what they had before LeBron? No goddamn body, really. LeBron brought some sensibility to that team. You know who they had in the 80s and 90s? Brad Daugherty and Larry Nance Sr. and John Hot Rod Williams and Mark Price. They had a squad over there, but they didn't do a goddamn thing. Little young punk motherfucker go disrespect like that. You ain't done shit. Motherfucker, you scored a couple points. That's all you did. You better hope to God you survive in this league long enough to even have a cult following like that. Or disrespect that man legacy like that. Motherfuckers hate not the woodworks. Donovan Mitchell should have did something to stop that. He should have said, no, man. Yeah, man, he joking. And I don't feel the same way. I don't parrot that narrative. LeBron is an elder statesman in this league. I watch this nigga coming up. What he's done for the game of basketball and what he still continues to do is phenomenal. That's what he should have said. I know you got your W, but nigga, a win in the regular season ain't a goddamn thing. You ain't never, until you win a championship over there, or a couple of them, you ain't never, ever gonna receive the love that this man got. Period. Judah said, these are the Lakers' issues. They are. I agree. They are the Lakers' issues. I'm not gonna hide it. H. Davis says, Julia, what team are you? You know what I'm saying? He said, damn shame. Purple and Gold said, what up, Major? Everyone in the chat, salute. Shout out to my guy, Purple and Gold. Shout out. Thank you for coming to the channel, man. Always supporting and showing love. Lakers All Day Dope says, facts. You know how he does this. And shout out to Lakers All Day Dope. H. and Davis says, amen. H. and Davis says, salute, Purple and Gold. Purple and Gold says, salute H. Davis. The bandwagoneer is here. Is that Judah Nazareth guy? I don't know who. The bandwagon says, if so, he is a Zesty, a Jeffrey, been blocked by me. A shout out to the bandwagoneer doing the Lord's work down there. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what to do if you catch a hater down in the comments. Y'all know what to do. Send that nigga to the realm of shadows. You know how he does this on Major Level Entertainment. Nobody gets even one chance around this motherfucker. Water Wet 69. I think no trades are going to happen for the Lakers. You might be right, brother. Now I'm talking about Lakers all day dope. Cuba, shut up. You know how he does this. Purple and Gold said, we need to make some moves. We need to make some moves. 7 more days to go. I feel like we're one Gafford move away from being a contender. Yes, I could definitely agree with that. For sure, for sure. A Trey all day. He said, salute Major Level. West up to my guy, Trey all day. Shout out for showing up to the channel as always. Lakers all day said Luka wants the foul call every minute. Yes. And we won't win or can't sustain wins like that. We can't. The bandwagon says, lad. You know how he does it. You know what I'm talking about? Purple and Gold says, yeah, I agreed. If we don't make moves this deadline, let's save our picks for the summer. Abso-freaking-lutely. Lakers all day dope says, we're not winning the championship with Luka and Austin. They just can't play defense. Not with those two alone. I don't give a fuck how talented they are. They might be on offense. That's it. That's it. We have no other identity, no other skeletal structure. Just those two. We're not winning. And that's a fact. JJ Reddit's Sir Assistant. LeBron is 100% the most overrated player in NBA history. And you are 100% out of the fuck here. Told you. I don't want no fucking haters over here. You know what I'm talking about? What we at? Lewis says, cook, big uncle. You know how he does this. H. Davis says, Lewis, I need to give you a wrench. A wrench. Yes, that's what we need to do. Purple and Gold says, I agree with your take too. I'd rather have a 12 points guy like Max rather than having a guy that could put up 35 every night but can't play defense in AR. Exactly my thing. Shout out to Purple and Gold for that. The bandwagoneer said JJ Redick is a Zesty Jeffrey. Ladies and gentlemen, if you catch a Zesty Jeffrey down in there, don't wait for me to ban him. You kick that motherfucker out of here. You niggas, everybody got a wrench. Y'all my mods. Make sure you be modding shit. You understand what I'm talking about? Lakers all day, dope. Purple and Gold. Hell yeah, bro. You know how he does this. Go James says, like, share, subscribe right the hell now. H. and Davis says, Lewis, the grill is lit. It is lit. And I got barbecue, brisket. I got all kind of shit on the grill right now. H. Davis says, preach. H. Davis says, yep, unks. Unk will, haters. Yep, absolutely. Different moves. This loss is on Brunny. Absolutely. It's absolutely on Brunny. Different moves. He been funny. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you for showing up to the channel. If you're new to this channel, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Only if you're not a hater. If you're a hater, don't even bother subscribing. But if you're not a hater, then please come over here, subscribe to the channel, and you good. Go James. It's crazy because we know this team is better than what they brought tonight. Absolutely, we know. That's why I'm not too worried. I believe we could turn it loose. We could turn it around. You know what I'm talking about? H. Davis says, "Go James. I owe you scratch." I think he meant the wrench. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm talking about Armani Cox is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron get trade on Luka, not it. I don't understand what he meant, but I think I kind of do understand what he means. And shout out to Armani Cox, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of the comments. And that, in turn, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the show. I just wanted to get up here and talk to y'all and let y'all know nobody's above reproach. I've been as diehard as I am. Don't hold anybody on this team above reproach. Everybody gets the same treatment from LeBron on down the line. Even Luka. Yes, Luka had a good game, but we didn't win. So I'm not praising nobody. If I'm gonna praise one person, I'm praising everybody. Now, if we win and everybody that's playing, that's balling, is balling, I'll give them the praise and then critique everybody else. But since we didn't win, I don't give a fuck if everybody in the starting lineup scored double-digit points and shot with great efficiency. If we didn't win, it doesn't fucking matter to me, because the greatest compliment is not how many points you scored or not how well you shot the ball, how efficiently you shot the ball. Did we win? That's the most important thing. Did we win? And because we didn't win, there's no game ball to throw out to anybody. I don't give a fuck about Luka's 29 points tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And that is my take. Shout out to everybody that has shown up to the channel to support Major Level Entertainment. If you like that real raw content, not that fake, phony, baloney ass bull or that hating bullshit, you come over here, subscribe to Major Level Entertainment. One of the realest YouTube channels on the damn tube when it comes to talking about the Lakers. I talk more than just about sports. I talk about everything from religion to sex, you name it. I got it over here. Your one-stop shop, Major Level Entertainment, in all of the YouTube spaces. Ladies and gentlemen, until the next show, please, please, please subscribe, become a member of Lakers in 5. That's Lil Bro channel. Become a subscriber to Lakers for Life 50. That's Lewis channel, my damn nephew. Become a subscriber to Laker Girl 36, my little sus. Become a subscriber to H. Davis 2. That's my nephew. Become a subscriber to Rundown and Gaming. That's my goddamn neighbor across the street. You know what I'm talking about? This is how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of everybody here at Major Level Entertainment, representing your boy, Big Major. This is Major Level of the Major Level Mafia. We're out. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Everything I do was major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do with major. Everything I do is major. And I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do with major. Everything I do is major. And I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do with major. Everything I do is major. And I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do,